for DC Pierson.
So I live in Astoria, and I was walking down the street in Astoria one day, and this guy runs up to me in a Haagen-Dazs shirt, like he works at Haagen-Dazs, and he just goes, "Excuse me, is this Astoria, Queens?" And I went, yes it is. And then he just ran away. And nothing happened after that, but I noticed that the place that he was running away from was a Cold Stone Creamery. Now, like I said, nothing happened after that, but in a better world, here's what would have happened. I'm walking down the street, the guy runs up to me, he's like, "Excuse me, is this Astoria, Queens?" I'm like, yes it is. And he's like, "No, it ain't, this is Haagen-Dazs, Queens, because we run this bitch!" And then the Cold Stone Creamery just explodes. I wrote that joke because I feel like ice cream men don't get to say, "We run this bitch," enough. Their guidance counselor never tells him that when he's talking about that career choice. I haven't been in a long-term relationship in like a really long time, like a really, really absurdly, like a really long time. Oh, phooey, I don't need your pity. I do need your pity, and I need you to date me. But no, for real, I haven't, and it's starting to kind of wear on me because, as the great wit Ja Rule once put it, every thug needs a lady. And yeah, so, and when you tell this to your friends, you always get the exact same piece of advice, right? You always get, "Dude, you just gotta act like you don't want it. Just act like you don't want it, bro, they'll come running." Love is the only need, like human need, where you're told that the way to get it is by acting like you don't want it. Like, if I were starving and I act like I'm not starving, soon I will die. You know, like, the UN aid worker does not hand the food packet to the refugee who's playing it cool. It just doesn't happen. Like, if I'm about to lose my apartment and I just act like I'm not about to lose my apartment, soon I will be homeless. No realtor is looking around Starbucks going, "Who looks like they have an apartment? Because that's who I'm gonna rent this apartment to." If I'm dying in the Alps, like I'm dying, and that German Shepherd comes up with like the cask of brandy around his neck, I'm not gonna go, "Oh, I shouldn't take the first dog that comes along. He's got a cask of brandy around his neck. I don't know why I need the brandy." So yeah, that joke doesn't really have an ending, but just stop telling me not to act desperate, because I am. So you guys, my favorite phrase of all time, my favorite phrase in the world, Ralph Waldo Emerson said this. He said, "A foolish consistency is the hobgoblin of small minds." A foolish consistency is the hobgoblin of small minds. This is my favorite phrase of all time because it has hobgoblins in it. More phrases need hobgoblins. Like so. Or, you know, sweetheart, God never closes a door without opening a window. But he's going to regret opening the window once he realizes that's how the hobgoblins got in. You know, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know. The fucking hobgoblin stole the chocolates! Oh,